afternoon. This is Al Otero, the president of the Global Trade Chamber, welcoming you to our seminar series that touches so many topics very important in our communities today. They include healthcare, business, nursing, hospitality, so many, many great industries that are presented in the curriculum of University Mendez University that is international. And today we have a very special guest, is Professor Ruben Gordillo, that grew up in an entrepreneurial family. He earned his MBA in management at University Mendez University with cum laude, summa cum laude distinction, so excellent job. And he has graduate certificate in community development from the Graduate School of Public Management at Rutgers University, which, as you know, is a global university, very, very prestigious. He has many certificates in entrepreneurial mentoring, social and entrepreneurial mentoring, and he's also a professor at Mendez University, where he teaches, and he's been doing this for 25 years, tourism and also entrepreneurship, marketing, and business education. I want to welcome and we're going to have him do a presentation on PowerPoint.
Thank you very much, Mr. Otero, for inviting me for the GTC and Universidad Ana Mendez for selecting me for this webinar. So we're going to be talking about customer service, and I would like to present to you strategies and tips to improve the quality of your customer service. And we're going to be doing this as a journey through customer service and the success of the company. It is impossible for a company to have a bad service and to be successful at the same time. I'm Professor Ruben Gordillo from International School of Hospitality and Culinary Art. And in the screen, you have my information, my contact information, and LinkedIn, just in case you would like to contact me. At the agenda for today, we have a customer service. We have customer service philosophy, customer experience. We're going to be talking about customer service relations. And at the end, we have a Q&A session. So this is about me. Mr. Otero already talked about me, so we don't need to go through this. And let's start already for customer service. And customer service, I'm going to start with 3 questions. It's just a process? It's just a concept to attract customers? Or when the customer goes out of a business, there is nothing to do with the customer? This is 3 very important questions when we talk about customer service and what are you doing in your company about customer service. And if you answer any of these questions with a yes, you are wrong. You need to think again what customer service is and how you can improve the customer service in your company. Customer service is one of the most important aspects in any company, anyone. It doesn't matter if you are a small one or if you are a big one. You provide assistance, support to help your customers, and you're going to be doing this, help and provide assistance before the customer arrives to the company, during the time the customer is in there, and after your customer say goodbye. So this is an experience that is totally from the moment the customer saying, I need that specific service, businesses or companies that provides an excellent customer service. The word good service is not enough at this day. You need to have an excellent policy about what you are doing in your company respect to customer service. You want your customers to recommend to other customers, and yes, it leads to increased revenue and growth. If you have a great customer service policy and your employees know what they have to do, you want to for sure increase your revenue and grow your company. This is something that all of us want to do with our company.
One of the things, Professor, that I always say to our members of the Global Trade Chamber, it is no longer enough to meet the customer's expectations. You must exceed them all the time at all levels.
You are absolutely right, and we want to be talking later about customer experience. This is a brand new concept that companies need to improve in the companies, and we're going to through that concept later on the presentation.
Excellent. Excellent.
Here I have a map of the journey of the customer service. First, you need to develop your customer service policy and your procedure. They have to be written, and they have to be available for every single employee in your customer. This is only for top management. This is not for medium management, or this is not for employees at general at the floor. Not only for employees that have the customer in the front of them, or even if they are in the back side. Everyone needs to know what the quality of customer service we are looking for in our company. We need to establish strategies to improve and to reach at this revenue growth where we are looking on company today. We need to develop customer service relationship. This is very important. How you gonna improve your services, and how will you know that you are doing a good job? Going through a metric, going to analyze some numbers, some results, so you can have a sure that you are having a great customer service. And how I do that? CRM programs, and we're going to be talking about this later on. How these programs help me in my company and yours to provide a great customer service and to assure that you are doing your best job in this concept. To start, I would like to define three special concepts that I'm going to be working in this presentation. The first one will be customer service philosophy. You need, like I tell you before, you need to write your policy. You need to be available for everyone, and you need to value the customer service feedback. How the customer see your service? It is good enough, or is medium size, or is so bad? You need to meet the customer needs, and you need to have a positive attitude in all times, so customer will be going back and back. The next concept is customer experience. This is how you interact with your customer, how your employees who work directly with the customer work with them. And this is very important because customer service is so related for your brand, and it's so related to the product or to the service you are doing. That's why we have a customer service philosophy. It works from there. And the last concept I would like to define in here is customer relationship management. How we gonna stay sure that our service is great, is nice, and I'm going to do this in practice, doing a strategy and using technology to manage and analyze how the customer service that I am giving to my customer is good enough for the customers I am receiving in my company. So the first big question I have for you is customer experience the same as customer service? This is going to have one answer, yes or no. Sorry, I have a problem here with my computer. Is a customer experience the same as customer service? Well, if you say yes, you are wrong. You need to analyze what customer service is for you, for your company, because it's not the same thing. I can write down a great customer service policy, but if I do not develop to the customer that experience, we are not going to anywhere today. But even when they are different, they are totally related one to them. Customer service get me to customer experience, and the customer experience start in the customer service mind of the people who are working in your company. So this is very important. Customer service is not enough. You need to have a customer experience. You have to establish what I have to expect when the customer service my company is offering to the public, so they have a great experience buying from me, visiting my store, and getting in there all the things they came to look for in my company. So we're going to be starting with customer service already. Customer service is the support you offer to your customer. The warranty, you answer the phone call, you have too many ways that the customer can communicate with you for any question, for any problem, or to congratulate someone. So this is not something when the customer is with us. This is something that happens when the customer is here, when the customer is asking something for to supply their needs, and thereafter when the customer goes out of the company. The customer experience takes something longer than simply customer service to access. It's the impression the customer have about your customer service. You can say your customer service is great. I write down a great policy. I contract a company to develop my customer service. Great. But if the customer service don't think their experience in the company is good enough, you are doing nothing. Your customer service is not working. So this is a relation between company and the customer, and it happens together. Okay. Without customer, your company is nothing. And without the customer experience, that should be great, not good, should be great. So if you don't have a great customer experience or you don't develop one of them, your customer is not doing a good job. How to measure customer service? Well, you need to make surveys and you need to analyze them. I know too many companies that make surveys and they say, well, I have 1,000 surveys here, but they do not analyze the result of those results because they are expecting that the result will be fine or will be good. Well, no, do not expect nothing. Do it right and read all your results, analyze them, and make conclusion. And on that conclusion, you can make changes so your customer service will be a great experience. Identify the rate and the reason your customer churn. How many times your customers return here? How many times your customer thank in your company to buy the product or the service you are doing? Ask customer for product or feature request. Well, I'm offering you this. This is all my products I'm having in my company. Do you need something else? Do you need something extra? Do you think we need to open another department? All right. So we need to accomplish all the needs the customer have. Ask customer using for that feature that they need. Using customer relation management. This is a tool we're going to be discussing later on. Use design thinking tool. This is very important. This is a process, very easy to do, and the results are amazing for what we are looking for. And start using customer experiences mapping. And I'm going to show you an example of both of them. How to monitor customer experience management? Well, you have to establish program, fidelity program. I want that my customers came back and came back and came back. I want my customers to be happy. I want my customer to have a great experience when they came to the company. And for analyzing this result, I have different tools like mapping and design thinking. Well, let's start with the mapping. This is a set of questions. I find something very complete to show you with 5 questions, excellent question for this for the example. But I want you to remember that you can change this question for whatever you want or whatever you want to measure, all right? It depends on what you're looking for. And all your questions, you're gonna answer them on the steps you need your customer to go through to have a great customer service. When you finish these 5 questions and you finish the 5 steps we are looking for in this presentation, well, you're going to have a great idea how your customer service is and how your customer experience is interacting with the customer. You're doing a good job or you are doing a regular job with your customer service issues. This is a tool that require time, require that you select the right questions you are looking for to find the answer you need to establish a great customer service for your company, for your customer, for your employees. And the next tool you're going to be using will be design thinking. Design thinking is really new. It's about 10 years we're using design thinking. Usually design thinking was used when you have a new idea, a business idea, a product idea, or service idea. We need to go to design thinking and demonstrate if it's a good idea or not. But even the purpose of design thinking is to understand my users, challenge everything that I think that I'm doing well, but in the result of this analysis, we are not doing it well, and this provides solutions, and very important, this analysis will give you solutions, but we need to implement them. And we're going to do it by 3 steps. First, we need to understand. We need to understand the customer. We need to emphasize, we need to define. Define what? Define what I am allowed to do in my customer service issues, and what is my customer need. What is my customer is coming back to me, or why my customer is not coming back. This is another great question. You can do it in the mapping that I expressed in the previous slide. So the next will be explore. Once you have the idea, what are you doing, what are you giving, what your customer is receiving, and if what your customer is receiving is good or not, well, you need to explore. You need to explore if that is true, what the results you are getting in here is true. I'm doing something excellent or doing something not so good. So I need to explore all my options to materialize and implement all the solutions that design thinking will attract to me. So this is very important. This is analysis also that takes some time. It's really impossible that you can do this in 24 hours and require a team to develop your business experience and your business and your customer service. How it's gonna be, how you're gonna deliver, how the customer will receive it, and if what the customer is receiving is what I'm looking for and what the customer is looking for. I have to being very related between both of them. So when you're doing this kind of tool, it's not enough that you do it 1 time per year, even 2 times per year. You have to do there constantly. All depends if you have a new competitor, or you have new products, or you are eliminating products of your list. So this is something that you're gonna be doing every time you change anything in your company, and every time you change your competitor. You need to make this tool so you will be going in the right track. And these tools at the end, we need to learn that learning never ends. So this is something we need to repeat once over and over again until we have a good concept of this customer service we are providing and the customer service that I receiving, and how those customer service and customer experience go together, and my company keep growing in sales, and my company keep grow. This is what we are looking for. Why is customer service so important for business? This is the core of a company, like Mr. Otero says at the beginning of this webinar. Customer service is it's a very great opportunity to improve your company image. If you don't have a good image, you need to improve, you need to change, and the first thing you're gonna be doing, do it through your customer service and providing a customer experience state of the art, so you make sure that nobody, your competition, will be doing it better than you. And if you can do it that, well, you're gonna be in your best of your competitive advantage. If you have a great competitive advantage and your customer service quality within it, you're gonna be doing a great job. And with no doubt, customer service will be increasing profit for your company, because you're gonna have the regular customer, you're gonna have new customers over and again, and your market will grow. So this is very important to understand why customer service is so important for your company. If you give no importance to customer service in your company and you think that this is something that should go naturally, that you have to do nothing with customer service because you have a good employees and your employees will do their best to provide a good service, well, think again. You need to develop your strategies, and you need to develop your policies, and everyone in the company should know what you are doing in your company related to customer service. Strategies to improve customer service. The first is very important. That's why I put it in first place. Build loyalty and members in this, and I feel so great when I visit that company. The social media interaction. It's not enough to have a social media campaign You can have the very content of market for your campaign, but if you don't answer the comment, the good and the good and the bad one, you need to interact with your customers through the social media uh, to make sure that you are collecting the right information on how your customer see you in terms of customer service. Personalize the customer interaction. Customer is not a number. Customer is a person. Customer is preferable. You need to know the name of your customer, especially specifically what the customer you are coming over and over again. Request feedback from your customer. Hey, how we are doing? Do you receive what you were looking today? You find everything you came here? Did anyone treat you well? Treat by your name? This is very important. And set up your team for success. You want to have a successful company, and you have a successful company if you have a successful team. So both things have to go together. Your team and your company have to be successful, so your sales is going up, and you're going to have a great company with a great customer service and a great customer experience to offer to your customer. The next thing will be customer service philosophy. This is very important. You need, I told you too many times in this webinar, you need to develop uh, a set of standards of what customer service for my company is and how I'm going to develop them, how I'm going to offer a great customer service for my customers. And after that, you will have a great set of policies that will tell everyone we are expecting a great service from you, and you have to provide it because you are contracted to this service. Well, when I need to develop my business customer service philosophy, at the time you are thinking, I'm going to open a company for any reason, okay? The opening of that idea, when you're working with your idea, developing your idea in your mind, you have to include customer service in here. It's very important that you said, I'm going to have this product, I'm going to sell this product or this service, and the service that will be provided is related to my product, and it's going to be great, it's going to be outstanding. If you don't do that and you left a customer service for the end when I'm ready to open the door, you are not going to do a great job. All right. When you develop your business plan, in the marketing plan part, you need to establish what your customer service will be and what do you expect. Customer service is not for free. You need to spend some money training your employees, and you need to develop some material and make sure that your company is making any publicity about the customer service I am doing, because I'm so proud of this service I'm giving to my company. And once it is in the business plan, and the other side of this slide, you have a lot of people talking. This is developing the strategies to develop a great customer service and provide great customer service to your customer. Customer philosophy is the heart of your value. A company needs to have mission, to have vision and value. In your values, you have to include customer service, great customer service, excellent customer service, outstanding customer service. So everyone getting new to your company or your customer, you are supposed to show in some place your values and your mission and your vision. Say it. Customer is very important for us. I have here so many examples. I would like to start with Nordstrom. They say, we are not happy until customers are. If my customers are not happy, I am not happy at all. So they are doing a great job. Virgin Airways and Virgin, all the Virgin company, if it matters to you, it matters to us. So if my customer care about it, I will care about my customer also. And I will try to do it excellent. Legal, only the best is good enough. Ya no es cuestión, I mean, it's not enough that I'm going something good. No, you have to be excellent. Warby Parker says, treat others as you like to be treated. And Supple, the shoe store, said, We are a team that's passionate about making things easy for our customers. This is a very successful company from the first day, and they are doing a great job because of the customer service policy. They promise to the customers and they provide the best of the product for their customer. Tips to create a strong customer service philosophy. Remember, it came from your mission, it came from your vision, and for your value. So if that came from that way, you need to build something big from those things, from the mission, from the vision, and from the value of your of your customer. It should be there. It should be there in some way that you are going to provide a great customer service. You need to delight your customer. How I do that? I put my customer first. I'm not the first. The first is my customer, because without customers, I have no company. Without company, you are going nowhere. Without customer, your sales will be zero. So you need to treat them, and you have to put them first in order for you to be successful in your company. Involve all employees, all of them, from top management, from the janitor, for everyone in here, need to know that you have a customer service policy. You want your customer service to be expressed in some specific way, and I'm gonna do a great job because our customers, I need them to come here for the first time, for the second, and over and over and over. So everyone in the company need to know the quality of customer service we're providing will be the best one. So you need to train your employees, and you need also to be consistent with your provider, your product providers. They need to have a customer service in the same quality as yours. What happens is a company do not deliver the product you are buying for selling on time. So you need to have a great customer service, and the customer service you are buying from need to have also a great customer service. When you plan to do business with a company, verify the customer experience that from them, and how is the policy of customer service, and I'm pretty sure you're going to have a great time. And at last but not least, review your customer service philosophy regular basis. I told you before, this is not something that I will do it at the first time of my company, or when I start my company, or once per year. You need to do this constantly. I would like to say maybe every 3 months. You need to verify that everything we are doing is doing good, and the result we are receiving from the survey, or from any way that I have that my customer tell me how I'm doing it, they have to be good. They have to be excellent, and I need to hear my customers. I need to read what my customer are saying about my company and my customer service. So I'm going to be sure that I'm doing a great job. When to develop a business customer strategy pricing? Well, you need to target your market. You target your market. You target the spending money of your target market. How much I will receive from them, and if there will be enough. And this is related to customer service. If customer service is no good, you can target your market very well. You contract a company to establish what your target market is. Great. But if your customer service is not good, it's bad, or it's not excellent, all right, so you're going to have problems. Your target market will not follow you. And we need customers, like I said before. So how is the customer service relations? The last frontier to differentiate from customers. This is customer service relation. This is everything I need to do, okay? A great customer service that differentiates me from the rest of my competition. I need to be the best one. I don't need not to be the second one, not the third one. I need to be the first one. Maybe my product is not the best one in the market. Maybe my service is not the best, but if my customer service is the best, the market will follow you. It's something natural. It's something that will happen because today, 2023, customer service is one of the most important things in company today. And the next question is, how do I create a great customer experience strategy? Well, You need to define your goals using the SMART concept. You need to know your competitor. This is very important. Uh, there is no small competition. Everyone that doing what you are doing, even if they are small, they are bigger than you. All depends on the customer service. Who's having the best customer service? This will be the most successful company in your area or in your competition. So, smart goals will be very important. Uh, and your competitor, knowing your competitor is a key issue. And you need to perform a SWOT analysis. This is marketing, but you have to do a SWOT analysis about how is my customer service compared with my competition, with my competitors. If
Can
you
you
are, yeah,
define SWOT for the people that don't understand SWOT?
yeah, SWOT is an analysis we used to make in marketing, and this SWOT analyze four things: my strengths, my weakness, my opportunity, and the last thing, my threat, my what is happening if I don't do this, or what may happen in any other way. It's a very interesting analysis. It's one of my favorites when I teach marketing. This is where I spend at least two classes because the
Good.
SWOT analysis can provide you a lot of information if you do it right. And it's a great analysis that you can do it for anything in your company, not only to analyze your competition, but to analyze the location you are having, what are you doing, if you are bringing a new product or you are eliminating a product from your list, okay, you have to do to perform a SWOT analysis, so you're gonna have a great idea where I am and where I'm gonna be and where I came from.
Excellent. Yeah,
So
that's
it's very
great. Thank you.
important. Yeah, thank you. Thank for the question. Great question. Plan your implementation and your execution. You can have the best SMART goals analysis. You can have the best SWOT analysis, but if you do not implement what your resources are and what I'm going to do it better every day, well, you are doing nothing. You are writing a letter, put it on your desk, and never receive by the other person. So you need to establish uh, your implementation, your strategies, and how I'm gonna execute them. This is very, very important. And you need to measure. You need to measure your results, and from those results, all right, I received the results. I'm going to read them. I'm going to analyze them, and after that, I'm going to optimize. If there is something in my result that bothers me, that I don't like, that this is something that I was not expecting for because sounds some kind of negative sin. So I need to measure and I need to optimize this result in order to make sure that we are doing a good job and the customer will be coming on over again. So customer service relations. This is very important. And I have another question for you. Why customer service relations allow managers and business executives to improve sales and revenue as well as grow in their firm? Look at this question again. Why customer service relations allow managers and business executives to improve sales? If we have more sales, okay, suppose suppose you have a growth, you have a better profit. This is everything we are looking over in our companies, in our service, in 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 our job. We need to increase revenue, so we need to guarantee our job. We need to guarantee that the company I'm working for will continue, and they have a strategies, and I need to follow them. So my company or the company I work for is gonna grow. It's gonna be outstanding from the competitor, and this is why customer service relationship is so important in a company. It doesn't matter if you have the great customer service policy, great, nice, you have to do it. But if you don't, uh, if you don't have a customer relationship, that your customer came here to the company for one time, for the first time, and they came back for the second, third, too many other times, you are doing nothing. Once is not enough. Okay, the amount of money I'm spending in my marketing issues to have one customer coming for the first time, It's something that I spend, all right, but I need to spend much more trying to the customer to came back. Okay, so this is very important why we are doing this. And listen and read to the second part of the question: managers and business executives. This is not something that business executive will be at the top of the company, and I hope that my employees provide a great customer service. No way, Jose. You need to make sure that what you write down, what your policy is, you're gonna have a great service for your customer coming over again. How to build a long-term customer relationship. This is what we're trying to do. Customize and personalization. You need to customize your service. What are you doing? I'm doing it right. I'm doing fine, or I'm doing outstanding. How do I know my customer? The customer that came to the same restaurant 2 times, 3 times per week. You need to memorize the name of that person, all right? And you need to personalize your service, your attention to your customer. You need to build trust and show transparency. Why trust is so important? If you can make it that your customer trusts you, that I'm buying from this company because if I have any problem with the product, they will resolve it. They will have an answer for me, and they will provide me the service I'm looking for. Well, you are doing great. You are building trust within your customers, and you are doing everything in a way that I have everything in Britain. I'm gonna do it for you, everything I possible for you to be happy. You need to focus less on the sale. The sale would happen if your customer service is good. If your salesman is know what they have to do, the sale will happen anyway. So don't focus on the sale. Focus on the result of a customer who came from my company, and they want to buy something from me, even a chiclet, even something basic. But I need you to make this sale. Provide the right content at the right time. You need to have your inventory updated, and you need to have everything your customer is coming for, is looking for. If you don't have it, well, you don't have it one time. All right, don't have it now. But the next time I came back and you don't have the same product I'm looking, the third time I'm going to be through your competitor, looking for new opportunities, giving opportunity to new companies, and you can lose your customer for not having what they are looking for. And you need to engage customers in the sales process. Do everything possible so your customer feel safety, your customer feel great. They know my name, they know what I'm looking for, they make me the right question. So they are doing great in the process. I'm part of the process. I'm not an extra person. I'm part of the process, and you are going your customer happy and your customer income. Reaching the excellent in customer service, and customer service should be the main company goal. If you have this statement clear in your mind, and you are not thinking in the sale is very important. You need to sell, but for finish that sale, you need to have your customer service and your customer experience in the goal of your company. So if everything here happens, so your customer is gonna be very, very happy, and the sale we're going through with no problem at all. When excellence in customer service and customer experience is achieved, a company may do many things. Empower their brand. How many times you buy something because it's the brand I know, it's the brand I trust, it's the brand I know my friends are having no problem at all. I'm not having a problem with that brand. So you are having a trust relationship with your customer. You are empowering your brand. You keep your customer as a regular client. Your customer need to came back and came back and came back. And every time that your customer need the product or the service I'm giving or I'm offering, they will be in my company and they will be part of the fidelity program. So you came here, I will give you something in exchange. When you buy 10 items, I'm gonna give you the 11, or gonna give you a special discount. Something need to happen, all right, for your customer to come back, looking back for something. Increase sales and revenue. This is very important for any company. If you don't increase your sales or your company doesn't grow. And what happens if your company do not grow? Will be established in the same uh, era, and nothing gonna happen. And start the costs are going up, and you are giving no new sale. What is gonna happen? You are gonna lose a lot of money. Improve the competitive advantage. The competitive advantage is very important. I need to know what I'm doing better than my competitor, what I'm doing the best. Nobody can beat me in that sense. But you know what? When you're having a competitive advantage, your competitors will identify what your competitive advantage is, and they were gonna do everything possible to destroy you, to say, well, your competitive advantage is not advantage anymore because I'm doing it better than you. So it's very, very important. So your customer will be what? Will be very happy. And your customer will be returning and returning and returning. And this is what I want for my company. What better way to know that your customer service achieve excellence than seeing how far the word of mouth of your customer goes? This is has been, is, and will be the best marketing issue you will have in your company, the word of mouth. Have been working for years, is working now, and it will not be working forever. How your customers talk about you, what your customer said to other friends, to their friends. This company is doing a great job, giving a change. Go there. They are doing a great job. They're gonna feel you like you are in home. So this is what you have to do. Trying to get the word of mouth of your customer. This is the best publicity you will have ever, and it costs nothing. You don't have to invest. You don't need to go to the social media. Okay. I mean, if you can make a video of that customer saying this is the best company, I trust them, do it and publish it in your in your media. But really, what you need is you go to your great customer, bring in more great customers. This is gonna be a great issue you're gonna be having in your company if you have more customers coming from your customer. And again, I would like to recall the map that I stated before. Uh, you need to start developing a customer service, a policy, and the procedures and the philosophy of customer service. How did we come to a customer experience? And for doing that, to produce, you need to identify strategies to improve your revenue. All right. Revenue and customer service is very related, and it's very important that you can follow them. Customer service relationship, you have to establish them. How it's gonna happen, how we're gonna make them happen, how they're gonna fix together customer service and customer service relationship is very important. You need to improve constantly your relation services, and you need to do some metrics so you can use the CRM program like I told you before, so you can have a better idea what I am as a company, what is my customer service, what is my quality of service, is doing well, doing excellent, okay, and what doing what my customers are expecting from me. So you are doing a great job with no doubt. And that said, I promise this agenda and mission accomplished. I told you about customer service. We talk about customer service philosophy, the customer experience, the customer service. And if you allow me, I would like to thank you for attending this webinar and listen to me and watching me. These have been strategies and tips to improve your customer service. My name is Ruben Gordillo, and open the floor for questions and answers. Q&A. Mr. Otero.
Great job, Professor Ruben. Great job. There's a lot of things that people have lost sight of. You know, there's a lot of things that people used to do, and they build lifetime relationships with the clients, and that has gone away in a lot of places, unfortunately. One of the things that one of the questions that we have is we have now what is called when you subcontract, outsource, and you mentioned that. And
Mm-hmm.
we had an experience today where we were trying to schedule an appointment with a doctor, and we had left 2 messages for the nurse practitioner because there were some questions about the medicine. So every time, we never got a call from the nurse practitioner after 2 tries. And then the people that were answering were you could tell it was a call center somewhere. They had no idea about the business. They couldn't give us the email for this business manager for the medical center. They couldn't give you anything. So we asked, okay, what am I supposed to do if I can't get the lady that's supposed to advise me on my medicines to call me back? And you know what the guy said? Keep calling. I could not believe his answer. He had no
No
idea
way.
how to contact. No, unbelievable. And this is a medical center. So that level of lack of service in the medical field is rampant right now. It is horrific. I never seen so much. I just changed doctors after almost 20 years because it was bought out by a company that's buying out all the local doctors,
Mm-hmm.
and the customer service disappeared. So the only reason I stayed with the doctor for 20 years was because of him and the great service. He sold it.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be there probably for a year running, and then he's gone. And now this new company that keeps buying these places. It's not a franchise, but they do buy the doctors' practices, keep them for a year, and then they just keep absorbing. So the service was so bad that I had to find a doctor that was not part of a network. Horrific.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what is going on in healthcare is the worst. Same thing with, like you mentioned, restaurants. It is unbelievable the service you get from the waiters, the quality of the food. You can't complain to anybody because they don't care. And then they ask for the manager, they come in, they have the same attitude as the bad waiter. So everything comes from the top. They set the standard for the whole organization, whether it's Intuit, QuickBooks, or whether it's a restaurant with 3 waiters. The owner, the manager sets the pace, and you can tell from the attitude of the employees that you're going to get the same from the manager, because no manager is going to tolerate any employee to treat a customer bad, because like you said, they have no sales, they have no business. So
You're right. But
it's a horrific time.
managers need to be available for customer when they ask to talk to the manager.
Absolutely.
And
In
actually, too
anything.
many companies, they don't want to show up. They want
They don't want
to,
to see the customer, they don't want to hear.
and the manager, I'm dealing with another problems. I don't want to talk to my customer.
They
I'll
don't.
talk to them, and if you have to give $5 for anything, give it away. But I'm not showing out to a customer.
Yeah.
You name the outsourcing. When our company do outsourcing, they have to analyze how the customer service of that company, how is the policy, how they are doing. I need to make some audits about what they are doing in customer service, because I need to outsource with a company that have at the same level of customer service that I have.
Same philosophy.
Same
Same standard.
philosophy. If they go lower, don't do business with them because we'll be against your company. And this is for sure, believe me.
And
This
some
is
of
for
this
sure.
outsourcing, they're there to shield you from the doctors or the lawyers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And,
You're
and
right.
they allow that because they don't want to talk. They don't want to hear complaints. It is horrific.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a need for what you're teaching. There's not enough emphasis put in education on all the topics you talked about. I don't hear often, so it is such a refreshing change to see academia taking a step to prepare people to go into business so they don't fail because nobody told them the importance of customer service.
You are right. I
So
teach in a hospitality.
congratulations.
I teach in a hospitality school,
Yes.
and we are doing a great job with our students, telling them customer service is everything in the hospitality industry. We are providing a service. We are not providing a product.
You're
We are
not
providing a
providing, no,
service.
you're not.
So customer service has to be optimal, has to be
Yes.
excellent, the best of the best. And if you are not allowed, you are not able to perform in the way our
You're going to go
company,
away.
you need to go away. I don't
You
need
will
you.
go
I
away.
don't want you to be here.
No,
So we are teaching that, and we are making our mind so clear. You need to provide a great customer service.
I love it. I
And
love it. I congratulate you and Mendez University for taking this bold step
thank
because
you.
it's not
Thank
welcome
you.
in the industry. Let me give you another example. Uh, the Cisco Foods is huge.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the CEO of the Cisco Foods for South Florida, he made the janitor learn all the procedures for the customer service.
Yes, they need
From
it.
the janitor, you said that. From the janitor, the CEO have to have the same the same philosophy to dealing with customers. If a guy's sweeping the floor and they see somebody walking around lost, they would approach them and help them. But that doesn't happen often. And it worked the other way because when Joe's uh, one of his janitors, Cisco's huge,
Uh-huh.
dog died, the CEO knew and went and talked to him. Talk about being in touch. That was so impressive to me that he went and spoke to the janitor to tell him how sorry he was that his dog died. Hundreds of employees. So this is the that was 20 years ago. So I don't know if that goes on now. The other thing that you mentioned that I know it's extremely important because I tell all my members, post testimonials on your social media and your website. They're powerful, powerful. Nothing better than a customer saying, I love them. I always work with them. I had a great experience. So that
Mm-hmm.
people don't take the time when somebody says, oh, thank you, you did a good job, to ask them for a testimonial.
I
So
work
that's
with social media. I am a community manager on my free time, and this is very important for me and for the
yeah,
companies. I do the social media. We need to answer all the comments, the good one and the bad one, especially
exactly.
specifically the bad ones. All right, the good one, anyone read, I say, well, they're doing a good job. But the bad one, it go against the company with more impact, with a negative impact. So it's very important for me to be pending to check the comments on the social media constantly. So we need to answer in less than 24 hours. Any
I
comments,
agree.
any applause or any negative comment, we need to answer them in order to do a good job with the customer service experiences with the customer. Because social media is a great opportunity to get new customers. If you're doing a
Absolutely.
good job and your customers talk great about you, you're gonna have a new customer. It's like the word of mouth, like I said before. Uh, Customer
People look for you
will
on the
reach you.
social media to verify who you are in your company. They
Uh
actually
huh.
spend time before I do it. I go see who this company is. Why am I going to buy your product? What sets you apart from anybody else? Like, how are you going to be after I buy it? That is the biggest challenges for the consumer now is how are these people going to treat me? Where are they going to be when I need them if I have a problem? Those are the two main challenges. So trust, like you said, you're not selling, you're earning people's trust. And if you earn their trust, they love you for life.
You did right. Customer service is very important, and you need to establish a policy, and you need to provide what you said you're gonna do, and you need to establish a great relationship with your customer, and you're gonna be happy with the sales, and you're gonna be happy with the result of your company. At the end of the year, wow, we make a huge amount of money as an income, great, but all depends on your customer service.
And you're not going to last, like you said, if your customer service is horrible because people will not come back. I
All
don't.
right. Mm-hmm.
They just lost a 20-year customer at my doctor's office because of terrible customer service. People don't complain, they just go away.
You're right. You're
So,
right.
so many examples. But the good news is that you're there and management is taking a step. They should implement this in all the programs because it is the worst time I have ever seen of customer service in every level of every industry. So I congratulate you. We're going to ask you back again because I want to keep hitting on this topic. This is very important, Professor.
Great. It's
So
gonna
I
be my pleasure to be again with the GTC, and have been my pleasure. I would like to thank you again and thank Universidad Ana Jiménez for
Yes,
recommending me for this webinar. Have been a great experience for me, and I hope you like it, and I hope
I love
everyone
it.
here like what we're doing.
I love that. We're gonna reach out to you, maybe do some articles in a magazine for businesses all over the world on all these topics because I really want to hit on that right now. I had so many bad experiences this week. This horrible. But I had one good experience. 9 people went to eat last night at a great restaurant. The manager came twice to ask how it was and to thank us for choosing this restaurant. And the restaurant was packed. He didn't have to do that, but he actually came over. That's somebody to listen to your class.
Oh my God, my God.
I love it. So very thank you, Ana Mendez. Thank you, Professor. We should go on for hours. Time's running out, but it is a very good seminar because this week I've been really thinking about the lack of customer service everywhere. So it's only the beginning of us working together.
Thank you very much. In the screen is my information. If you need to contact me or you have a private question to do it,
Beautiful.
will be my pleasure to answer you. And you have my email, you have my contact in LinkedIn, and I would be more than grateful to have to receive any question or any comment from any
Excellent.
person that saw us in this webinar. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Have a wonderful day and have a good day.